Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jana and I create watercolor art videos. Today I will explain layering technique in watercolor on a simple example. Watercolor is a transparent medium. In order to preserve light, you need to work light to dark. This means starting with the lightest color possible and gradually adding more paint. With watercolor, it is very hard to remove the paint that has already dried on your paper. But you can always add more paint if the painting turns out to be too light. With that being said, just try working as light as possible. A layer is part of the painting that was painted at once. You separate one layer from another by completely drying it. You can use a hairdryer for this or just let it dry naturally, but keep in mind that it needs to be completely dry before applying next layer. Layers can overlap just like pieces of transparent glass. This creates depth in the painting. In this exercise, I painted mountains in 3 layers. Starting with the lightest paint, each layer was a little bit darker than previous layer. Last layer will be the darkest one and will also have more details because it depicts objects that are closest to the viewer. This demonstration was a simplified explanation of a basic principle. You can have plenty of layers in your painting. For example, portraits usually require more than 3 layers to get all the color values right. The amount of layers you use is completely up to you. Find out what works best with different subjects and for you personally. I sincerely hope that this was helpful to you. Please let me know in the comments if you prefer to paint everything in 1 layer or if you do it in several layers. And if you have any other questions, I'll be really glad to answer them. And I will see you in my next video next Wednesday. Bye!